Shivoham, Shivoham. 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 Shivoham, Shivoham.
Namaste and welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. All right. We shall begin the class with the 3 kriyas. Before I begin, as always, a small disclaimer. Please take care of your safety first. Please be aware that I cannot see you on the camera, though it may seem like I'm talking to you, but I cannot see you. So please be aware of your physical fitness. I have no idea of your physical fitness, your age, your capability, and so on. So if we do kriyas for 4 or 5 times, do it for a couple of times if that is your capability. And take it easy. All of this will come with practice. Flexibility, strength, toning of muscles, balance, everything comes with practice. As always, if you have any doubts with regarding whether you can do these kind of yoga asanas and practices or so, please consult your medical practitioner before coming to this class or any such classes. Thank you. Having said that, let's begin with the kriyas, the Omkara kriya. All of you should be familiar with this kriya. If you're joining this class for the first time, then please refer to my previous classes and the beginning classes, at least for the first few of them, where we have taken this up in detail. I won't hold up everyone else just for that. So we start with the kriyas. We're going to breathe out. A lot of air escapes from the mouth. The O, crush your lungs, bend forward, and empty the lungs. Emptying the lungs detoxifies the body. Emptying through the sound, we empty the mind, detoxifying the mind. Let's do it 3 times. Hands on your knees, sit up tall and straight, breathe in. Let's go. Breathe in and come up. And go. Breathe in and come up. And go. Breathe in and come up. Let's sit up tall and straight, close our eyes. Take a few moments to become mindful. Observe changes, if any. Slowly open your eyes. All right. We do Kakashitti Pranayama, mouth spouted like a beak of a crow. Powerful exhalation, and you continue that exhalation till there's no air left in the lungs. No sounds this time except the sound of your breath. So let's begin together. We do it 5 times. For those of you who are comfortable, come up at your own pace. You don't have to wait for me to say go to the next round. You breathe out, finish one breath. Breathe in and come up, and you can straight away go into the next one. Okay, at your own pace. We'll do it 5, do as many as you can. Breathe in. Breathe in and come up. Breathe in and come up. Breathe in. 2 more to go. Breathe in and come up. 1 more. Breathe in and come up. Again, close your eyes. Take a few moments, feel changes in the body. Feel changes in your head, the surface of your skin. All right, slowly open your eyes. Let's do the Agni Sara. You're going to breathe out this time, hold the breath out, pull your stomach in, and then flap the stomach in and out like you're fanning the fire. And then release, breathe in and come up. We'll do this 5 times. Do as many as you can. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. And breathe out again. And breathe out again. Two more to go. Breathe out again. One last one. Breathe in and come up. Once again, close your eyes. Take a few moments. Observe the body, observe changes, if any. Gently open your eyes. All right. Today I'll teach you a new Banda. It's called the Mullabanda. Mulabanda. Moola is the root, the foundation, this area, the hip and below the anal region is called the Mullabanda. Moola. So Mooladhara, the chakra resides there. So we have learned about Lagu Udhyana, Udhyana Banda is here, right? We learned about Lagu, Udhyana. We apply Lagu, Udhyana in the asanas, where we slightly keep the stomach pulled in and perform the asanas and stay in the asana, right? Now we're going to add one more Banda to that, and it's called the Mullabanda. Mulabanda is where you pull the perineum up. Now there is a space between the anal and the genital regions, okay? So I want you to focus in the space between the anal and the genital regions. And as if you have fingers from the inside, you want to pinch that part. Just pinch it, that's all. Pinch that space. You have to create that mental awareness and cause a slight contraction in that space. In other words, pinch it, okay? So close your eyes, head bent down slightly. Shift your awareness to the space between the anus and the genitals. And gently squeeze that place. Contract those muscles alone. And relax. Open your eyes. So you see, when you do that, all of us should be able to do that fairly well. But in addition to that, what happens, the anal muscles also begin to contract. So with practice, it's not wrong. It's another mudra. It's called the Ashwini mudra. It's another mudra for different purposes. But it is not wrong to contract it while you're doing the Mulabanda. But over a period of time, with practice, you will be able to isolate it. Your anal muscles will not also contract. You will not be pulling the anal muscles in. Only the space between the anus and the genitals is the Moola sthana, or the Moola, place of the Moola. So you'll be able to just pinch those muscles alone. Contract only those muscles slightly. It's a slight contraction. That's all it is. And you hold it in that position. So now what we will do is we'll perform the Lagu Banda, Moola Banda. Now this Moola Banda, for example, what are the benefits of this? Now, first of all, in a physical sense, it builds a lot of strength and control over the urinary bladder, the urinary tract, and so on. Now, as people age, one of the major problems is incontinence and so on, right? So all of those problems related to the urinary bladder, urinary tract, anal sections, all of that is to a large extent prevented if we practice this much before. So most of these practices are preventive in nature, right? So begin to practice that. So in a physical sense, that is one of the main important benefits of that. It's called the pelvic lift or something, they call it in medical terms. So they actually teach it to people who have urinary problems or not able to retain urine or pass urine without being able to control it. For older people, it's difficult to learn it at an older age, so it's good to practice it along with yoga. So that's a physical part of it. Very simple. But in a yogic sense, it's a powerful way to, earth is heavy, right? Earth is gravity oriented. So the energy related to the earth begins to draw you down, makes your body heavy, makes it lethargic, makes it difficult to practice asanas. So when you perform the Mulabanda, you're closing the apana vayu, the vayu that goes out. We'll talk about vayus later in one of the classes, not in the yoga class. As it goes out, it stops it. And you're able to, because of that Mulabanda, in association with Udhyana Banda, it starts pulling the vayu upwards. Your energy begins to move upwards. You begin to feel lighter and more energetic during the class. Okay? So very shortly, we'll stop it here. I don't want to take a long time just explaining only the Mullabanda at this point. We'll talk about it in one of the Kaivalya Marga classes. Anybody and everybody can practice this as part of meditation. But in asanas, in many asanas, I will say Mullabanda, try and bring in the same Mullabanda and Udhyana Banda together. These are usually practiced in combination, Mullabanda and Udhyana. Lagu Udhyana and Lagu Moola. Lagu Moola is just slightly pulling it in, becoming aware there, and Lagu Udhyana, keeping a stomach pulled in, and then doing the breathing. Then you're actually pulling the prana upwards. Okay, so it's a very, very powerful, very subtle, but the more subtle practices in yoga are the ones that are more powerful than the actual physical movement of asanas. So along with that, when you bring that into the asanas, it becomes a truly yoga practice. All right, wonderful. So let's slowly move out of this pose. Today I decided we'll try and do a practice without standing on our feet. So let's see how that goes. We'll see. We'll start with warm-up. So we'll do a warm-up with Marjari Kriya. So toes on the floor, knees hip-width apart. Now how far should the palms be from the knees for Marjari Kriya? Marjari means cat, the cat Kriya. So you're going to measure it like this. Place your elbows on against the knees. Place your palms on the floor. Come up. That should be the distance between your palm and your knees, the length of your elbows. Now in this pose, what we're going to do, I'm going to breathe out, hunch the back. So I'm going to crush the lungs. Then I'm going to breathe and arch the back, expand the lungs, okay? So basically, I'm just going to do this, warm up the spine. and it's a good cleansing breath. So try to do it with the Ujjayi breath if you can. And let's begin. Breathe out. Exhale, fully hunch the back. Look into your stomach. Inhale, come up. Arch the back. Exhale. Long, full exhalation. Hunch the back. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, hunch the back. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, hunch the back. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, hunch the back. Inhale, arch the back. One more round. Exhale, fully hunch the back. Empty the lungs. Inhale. And relax. Open up your knees, feet on the floor. Drive your seat bones back on top of the heels. Spread your palms shoulder width apart and stretch into Adho Mukha Veerasana. First, place your forehead on the floor. Make sure the butt doesn't come off the heels too much. Allow your forehead to rest gently on the floor. Stomach pulled in. Now in this pose, do both the bandhas. Lagu Udhyana, pull the stomach slightly in, and Lagu Moola. Try Lagu Moola, Lagu Udhyana. Breathe in and out. And look up, chin on the floor. And come up slowly. So if you're not able to perform the Lagu Moola and hold it there and Udhyana, don't worry, it'll all come with practice, okay? So don't get stressed about it. Just playfully try all these things. Like I said, worst case scenario, you'll become flexible, right? That is the worst that can happen. So that's not bad in itself. So now open up the feet. Let's sit down. If you can't do that, then use a block to place or a rolled up towel, because this is going to work on the knees. I'll try and sit down. I don't get to do this every day. So this works on your ankles, on your knees especially. It's a very powerful exercise. So sit up tall and straight. Again, in this pose, as you sit in Veerasana, it's a variation of the Veerasana. So as you sit in Veerasana, perform the Mullabanda first. Anal muscles. I'm just calling it anal muscles, the perineum muscles rather. Gently pinch it. Contract those muscles. And now perform the Lagu Udhyana. Breathe in and out through the chest. As you sit in this pose, all right, gently open your eyes. See if you can maintain those two bandhas in place as we do the pose. If you forget, that's fine. We're going to be remembering and practicing it for a long time. So, right hand on your left knee, Take your left hand back, sit up tall and straight. Your tendency would be to lean back. So sit up tall and straight. Pull your stomach in as you breathe out. Twist. Twist. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Lagu, Udhyana, Lagu, Moola. And come back. When you come off the pose, you can relax both the bandhas. And then when you go into the pose, once you're in the pose physically, then apply the bandhas, then focus on the breath. So asanas, bandhas, pranayama, it goes like that. So left hand on your right knee. Right hand back, sit up tall and straight. Breathe in as you breathe out, twist. First get the asana in place. Then apply the bandhas, pull your stomach in. Lagu, Moola, Lagu, Udhyana. Then the breath. And come back off the pose. All right. We're going to come back into the pose. For now, let's take a break. Come off the pose. Gently move your feet. Relax your feet. Crisscross your feet up and down. Just relax your knees up and down. Place your toes on the floor. Lean onto the toes gently. Come up and sit on your heels. Put pressure on each side. You see, I'm moving the weight of my body on top of. So I rest on one foot at a time, massaging my toes. Breathe in and out. Slowly, very good. Come back on all fours. Open up your feet once again. Let's sit down. This time, I'm going to lie down in Supta Vajrasana. I'm going to lie back. For those of you who find that difficult, you can start with a bolster like this. So, gently. Make sure the feet here, the foot should not go off sideways like this, okay? It should be straight back. Try and keep your knees together. If not, just open it slightly apart. And lie down gently on the bolster. Breathe in and out. For those of you who may not need the bolster, you can move it away. You can practice it. Stay there. Breathe in and out. Stay in that pose. Raise your hands up. Breathe in and out. Again, stomach pulled in. Lagu, Udhyana, Lagu, Moola. Come back down. Hands down. Gently press your elbows on the floor and come up. Slowly. Good. Excellent. Stretch your right foot out. When you do this stretcher, I'm going to sit this way so you'll get to see me. When you sit your right foot out, take this knee and move it a little away so you get to balance. If this is too close, you can balance for now, but when we go forward, we start leaning towards this leg. So it's okay to open up a little bit. Little bit, not too much. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe in, raise your hands up. As you breathe out, gently bend forward. Hold your ankles, hold your feet. Now if you can't reach there, you can use a belt and then slowly pull yourself down. Okay? So don't feel shy to use a belt. Breathe, and every time you breathe out, go down a little more. Stay wherever you can. Breathe. You'll tend to lean a little towards this side, and it's not completely wrong. That's why you need to open up this knee to help you balance. So if you're leaning too much on your right elbow, then come back, open up this knee a little more. so your body is balanced. Keep your stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. And then stretch your hands out. Breathe in and come up. And come back down as you breathe out. All right. Get that foot in place. Open up this foot out. Again, open up your knees. Get the balance. Sit up tall and straight. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward, stretch. Stretch. Ease yourself into these stretches. Listen to your body. Don't blindly go into them. Observe what's happening. A lot of stretches in the hamstrings. Pretty much that's where you'll feel most of the strain. Breathe in and out. Again, if you're leaning too much on the left side, see like this, don't go off to the left like this. Then open up the knees a little more. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Okay, stretch your hands up. And come down, sorry. My microphone goes all over the place. All right. Come back. Stretch both your legs out. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe in. Inhale. As you exhale, reach out. You can bend your knees initially. Bend your knees initially. Grab your feet on either side. Again, you can always use a belt if you need to. But if your elbows are bending so much with your belt, that means you can reach and hold your feet. Then begin to breathe out. Lower yourself down. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled and breathe through the back of your lungs. Try and apply both the bandhas. Breathe in and out. Hold your point of stretch. Breathe in and come up. As you breathe out, hands down by the side. Fold your left knee in. Place your feet just against the inner thigh. You don't have to place your heel all the way inside. Just place it on the inner thigh. Make sure the knee is capable of opening out like this. Okay. Bend your knees. Hold your feet. Now, every time you're going to breathe out, you're going to stretch out. Okay? So first, when you go into the pose, focus on the physical pose. Don't start applying bandhas right away. That's why I go into the pose, then I say pull your stomach in. So first, focus on getting into the pose. In other words, make sure you're breathing in and out nicely. Naturally come with practice that you'll automatically apply the bandhas. But right now, I'm just saying, focus first on the physical pose. Once you reach a point of maximum stretch, hold the pose. Then focus on the bandhas. Then focus on the breath in the pose. So asana, banda, pranayama. So that's how it goes in every pose. That's what makes it a very powerful yoga practice. It begins cleansing all the nadis from within. Okay? So let's focus on the pose first. Pose first. So breathe in. As you breathe out, begin to stretch your feet. Every time you breathe out, stretch a little more, go down slowly. And then once you reach a spot, hold the pose there. Apply the bandhas, Udhyana and the Moola. Lagu, Udhyana, Lagu, Moola. And then breathe in and out. Back of your lungs to breathe. If you can place your elbows on the floor, fine. Lengthen your spine, straighten your back. Stretch. If you can rest your chest on your knee, that's fine too. You know, there are different people with different capabilities and fitness. Some of you might be far better than me in the stretch, and that's perfectly okay. Inhale, come up. The joy in performing the yoga is the integrity of the pose. I keep saying this, right? So wherever you can, let's say you are just here. Let's say you're just able to do this. Hold that pose here. Apply the bandhas. Apply the breath from the back of the lungs because stomach is pulled in. You may not be able to breathe. Straight in the back right here. So even in this position, I am practicing the same as somebody else who will be in this position, right? Because each one of us are stretching beyond our comfort zone to the point that we can. But the integrity is the same. As long as you apply bandhas, learn to breathe properly, hold the pose, then the integrity of the pose is maintained. All right. Both your legs stretched out. Let's do this, then we'll go to the other leg. So we'll do a lot of these Paschimottanasana. Paschima is the western side of the body. Uttana is stretching the western side of the body. Stomach pulled in. Inhale. Raise your hands up. As you exhale, lean forward. Hold on to your feet. You can bend your knees slightly if you wish to. And then slowly begin to straighten your knees. Again, use the belt if required. Now, if your feet goes out like this, watch my feet here. If it goes out like this, please bring it back in. Okay? I like to lock my feet in like this so they stay aligned. The ankles should be touching each other almost. So the feet is aligned, not turned outward. So you won't get a bow leg. Especially if you're young in age, if you do this, you might end up getting a bow leg. So prevent that. Breathe in as you breathe out. Go down. Breathe in and out. Hold the pose. Lagu Udhyana, Lagu Moola. And deep breaths. All right, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Open up the knee. Place your feet against the inner thigh. Again, make sure this flexibility is there. So don't stick your heel in the perineum. Bend your left knee. Reach out, hold the foot in front or use the belt as it's required. Inhale. As you exhale, lean, reach forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe. Again, watch the foot. The foot tends to go out like this. Okay, keep it straight. Keep the foot aligned. In front, straight. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Lagu Udhyana, Lagu Moola. And come off. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back. Down. Excellent. Both your feet stretched out. One last stretch. And many, many variations in this. We'll learn this slowly as we go along. Inhale, raise your hands up. As you exhale, bend your knees. Hold on to your feet in front. One last stretch. Give it your best shot, but of course, be careful. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch. Breathe out. Go all the way in. Make sure your feet are parallel. Breathe in and out. Lengthen the spine. See if you can rest your elbows on the floor. Breathe. All right, gently come off the pose. Inhale. As you exhale, come back down. Wonderful. Open up your feet. Sit cross-legged, but not cross-legged like this, like you normally would do. Open it up. Place one foot in the front, one foot at the back. Whatever works for you, left or right. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward. So I like to place my hands over my thighs. Go down. Pull your stomach in just to ease out of the Paschimottanasana. Opens up the hips. All right, before we lie down and do some stretches, I want you to sit in what is called Kagasana. Kagasana. Okay? So both your feet about hip width apart. Feet could go outward like this. That's fine initially. That's fine. Sit. Join your palms together. In fact, open up feet. You can start from here. Okay? Stand up. The knees slightly bend. Go down. Make sure your elbows, your triceps rather, come under your knees and sit. Join your palms together. Straighten your back. Perform the Mullabanda, Lagu, Udhyana. Powerful exercise for your lower back. Breathe in and out. You're going to push this with your elbows. Straighten your back. Strengthens your lower back. And relax. Relax into Kagasana. Place your knees in your armpits. Acupressure points that get activated. It balances the vayus in the body. Use this chance to focus on your wrists. Flower exercise, close in, open. Stomach pulled in, perform the Lagu, Moola, Lagu, Udhyana. Then drop your head down. Breathe in and out. And relax. All right. You see, these muscles are also toned, right? When you do these things. Excellent. And your lower back gets toned because you're trying to push your body outward. All right. Let's lie down. Keep a belt handy next to you if you need to. Lie down. Rotate your hips. In, out rotation. And then the other way, just to ease the lower back. Because I did a lot of Paschimottanasana variations. Not a lot, a few of them. But nevertheless. Hold on to your knees, open up the knees, press them close to the sides of your torso. Stomach is exposed, but stomach is pulled in. Lagu Udhyana, Lagu Moola. This is the best way to practice both these bandhas. This Balasana is a very good asana to practice both the bandhas. Mulabanda is easy here. You'll be able to contract the perineum muscles, contract your stomach muscles. Use your chest to breathe in and out. Press your knees down and relax. Place your feet on the floor. Relax. Now, before we do some variations, let's do a spinal twist. We have done this before. Feet close to your glutes. Stretch your right hand out. Now I'm going to bring my knees to the left side. So first I move hips to the right and then bring my knees down. So my hip to the right side and then curl up my knees and I bring it down. With my left hand, I press the knees down, and as I breathe out, I pull the stomach in, turn to the right. Use the chest to breathe. Again, see if you can do both the bandhas. And relax. Excellent. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Stretch your left hand out. Now knees are going down to the right. So move the hip to the left first and then bring the knees down so that this is aligned. This is in a straight line. With your right hand, press the knees down. Left hand stretched out. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your stomach in, stretch. Lagu, Udhyana, Lagu, Moola in place. And relax. Come back. Stretch both your feet out. Stomach flat. In, pull in. Lagu, Udhyana. Moola. Bend your right knee. Now, you can hold the right toe from the inside. You can hold the side of your right foot, like I do here, either here, or you can hold the top, whatever works for you. Or you can put a belt and hold, because you're going to raise the leg up straight and stretch the hamstrings. So whatever works for you. I'm going to hold the side, bend the knee, close to the chest, begin to straighten the foot. The other hand stretched out. Stomach pulled in, the other leg on the ground straight. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Lagu, Udhyana. Lagu, Moola. Breathe in and out. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. And then slowly bring your left palm on top of your left thigh. Make sure this part of the hip doesn't come off the ground as you begin to open up the hip. You can form a hook on your toes and open up the hip. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. And gently come up and relax. You can hold both, interlock your fingers, place both your palms on top of your right knee, bring it close to the chest. Breathe out. Touch your knee and nose. Breathe in and out a couple of times from the back of your lungs. And relax. So that was Pawan Moktasana. All right, excellent. Let's do the other side. Again, hold your feet, or use a belt. Stretch your right hand out. Breathe out, raise the leg up. Breathe in and out. Lengthen the hamstrings. Feel the stretch. Hold the pose there, at least for 5 deep breaths. Stomach pulled in. Lagu Udhyana in place. Lagu Moola in place. Breathe in and out to the chest. Two more breaths. One more breath. All right, bring your right hand on top of your right thigh to make sure this hip doesn't move. Form a hook around your big toe. Begin to open up the hip. Remember, there's a hip opening routine. So you don't, even if your leg stops here, that's fine. Make sure this part is opening up. So don't rotate your hips. Touching this ground here is not important. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out as you begin to open. Stretch. Hold the pose there. Both the bandhas in place. And come up. And relax. Again, Pawan Moktasana. Interlock your fingers. Place over the left knee. Squeeze the left side of the stomach with your knee pulled in. As you breathe out, get your nose towards your knee. Hold the pose. Breathe in and out a couple of times from the back of your lungs. All right. Relax. Excellent. Bend both your knees. Hold the outside or the inside, whatever works for you. Ananda Balasana. Feet up towards the ceiling. Press the knees down either side of your torso. Pull your stomach in. Perform the Lagu Mudda, Lagu Udhyana, Lagu Moola. Breathing in and out through the chest. Hold on to your toes and see if you can stretch out as much as you can. Let go of your hands. Hold your feet up there, hands down. Breathe in and out. Both the bandhas in place. Feet stretched out. And relax. Come down gently. Place your feet on the floor. Hold on to your knees. Let's rock back and forth slightly. Almost done. Let's see how we are doing on time. Oh, there you go. Already up. Time up for Shavasana. Back and forth. Good. Excellent. All right, done. Nice routine today. Stretch your feet out, feet parallel, hip width apart. Hands on either side of your body. Must be nice and awake while you're going into this exercise. Physically tired maybe, but mentally awake, so focused after these bandhas and pranayama. The mind is very focused. So don't mistake the mind for the body. Body may be tired, not the mind. Take a deep breath. If you need a sip of water, please take a sip of water before you go into this pose. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Always have a bottle of water next to your mat. I know I should set an example. I should do that. Just as a reminder. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly close your eyes. As you close your eyes, shift your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Flex your toes, your ankles, wiggle the toes, flex the ankles, feel life in them. We worked on them a lot today, sitting in Vajrasana and Veerasana. And then gently withdraw this awareness, allowing your feet to go to sleep. Shavasana is simply learning the art of letting go. So let go. Let go. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees, to the shin bone in the front, the calf muscles behind. Feel your calf muscles resting on the floor or on the bolster if you have a bolster below your knees. Your kneecaps, top of your knees, sides of your knees, the back of your knees. We worked on the knees as well today, sitting in Veerasana. Now allow them to collapse. Let go, relax. Let go. Watch the body drift into the earth. Allow your mind to become the witness. Shift your awareness to your thighs, your upper thighs, inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Allow these large group of muscles to relax. Allow them to collapse into the floor. Let go. Shift your awareness to your pelvic region. Feel your glutes resting on the floor, your waist, your hips. And let your entire pelvis sink into the ground. Begin to surrender your body to Mother Earth. Relax the muscles of your lower back, the base of your spine. Relax all the bandhas. The base of your spine holds a lot of deeply held memories. Let them all drift into the earth. Surrender them all. Empty your mind. Allow Mother Earth to embrace you through gravity. Yield to her embrace. Let the prana from the earth penetrate every single cell in your body, filling it with vibrancy, vitality, health, rejuvenating every single tissue, muscle, nerve, organ. Observe this happening. Shift your awareness to the middle and the upper back, the large portion of your back behind your chest. Allow it to collapse into the ground. Allow your torso to sink into the floor, into the ground. Feel the increase in your body weight as you let go. A corpse is very heavy. A corpse is very heavy because it has no resistance to gravity. So don't resist. Shavasana means corpse pose. Shift your awareness to your shoulders. Relax the muscles of your shoulders. Let your awareness flow into both your arms, right arm, left arm. Biceps and triceps, forearms. all the way down to your wrists, palms, fingers. Move your fingers ever so slightly and see how easy it is to move them. Your fingers represent the steadiness of your breath. So let go of your fingers. Let go of your palms, let go of your hands. Let your hands become heavier and heavier and heavier. And as you let go of your hands, your breath settles down to a gentle rhythm. Subtle breath. Sukshma Rupa, a very subtle form of the breath. Just enough to stay alive. Shift your awareness to your abdominal muscles. Observe these muscles rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Allow these muscles to relax. Go within. Allow the vital organs to slow down. Stomach to the left, liver to the right. Spleen, pancreas in the middle, kidneys deep inside. Listen to your body. Talk to your body. Engage your body in this mindful conversation in silence. As you do so, the infinite wisdom hidden in every cell in your body once again comes to the surface. Body begins to heal. In our cells, in the very core of our DNA, we hold the wisdom of the universe. Allow that wisdom to bring harmony and life and vitality and health back into the body. Harmonizing the elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Shift your awareness to the chest. Relax the muscles of your chest. Go within. Allow your heart rate to slow down. Allow your pulse rate to drop, your blood pressure to fall. All this is simple biofeedback. Let go. Shift your awareness to your neck. Relax the muscles of your neck. And let your awareness flow into your face. Relax every single muscle in your face. Upper jaw relaxed, tongue within relaxed, lips gently closed, the mouth is relaxed. As you relax the tongue, the water element in your body begins to become calm. Relax your nostrils, your nose. Sense of smell, allow the earth element in your body to regain its vitality and strength. Gently close your eyelids. Your Your eyeballs are relaxed, eyebrows are relaxed. And as you do so, the fire element in your belly comes into a steady glow, providing warmth, energy, and sustenance. As you relax your cheeks, the sense of touch, the air element, the wind element in your body gets into a gentle rhythm. And as you relax your ears, the space element, vibrations of your thoughts, the vibrations of the sound, the vibrations in your cell, all of them tune into the cosmic vibrations of the universe. Allow your face to become the very picture of serenity and calmness. Allow your body to attain an inner glow. Allow the spirit from within to shine forth through every cell, spreading light, radiance, joy, beauty, and happiness. Be an instrument of that eternal peace. As your inner spirit, your higher self begins to shine through your senses, through your body, allow the silent rhythms of your pulse, your breath, your thought to merge with the cosmic rhythms. Expand the horizon of your consciousness beyond your body, beyond your mind. Allow the sense of I to include everything and everybody around you. The earth and water outside, the wind and the fire of the sun outside are all extensions of you. In that expression, in that expansion, in that experience, open your heart to unconditional love, selfless love, divine love. Gently take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly bring life back into your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently raise your hands over your head. Interlock your fingers and stretch. A lazy stretch. Turn to one side and stretch. To the other. And stretch. Come back. Rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. Cover your eyes. Feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly. Turn to one side. Get up gently, feeling fresh and relaxed. Use a bolster or a block to sit on. Close your eyes. Gently bend your head down in reverence. Bring your palms in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. Let us offer this practice of ours to the universe with a heart full of gratitude for having been given this opportunity to explore the body, the breath, the mind, and enjoy the presence of being in the spirit. Brahmarpanam astu. I offer this practice to the infinite Brahman. Gently open your eyes. As always, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to teach you, for welcoming me into your homes. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay blessed, stay inspired. Let's end this class with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.